Okay, hello. Um, the point of today's video is to have your energy and to recognize it. And it's difficult for me to keep my energy when I'm anxious. And it's difficult for me to realize when my energy is blocked. And oftentimes I don't realize it until after I get it back. And then I don't know where it goes. I try to hold on to it, kind of like a fist trying to squeeze the air. But I should add that the last time I lost it, I got high. And I think that drugs are valuable differently to different people. One drug might be helpful to me, and one drug might be not helpful to me. But ultimately, the goal is to be sober. I've heard that a value of a drug is that it shocks you out of your normal system. The way I interpret that is it makes me think in a new way. So that way I can figure something out that I couldn't figure out before. Like, for example, how to have lots of energy, or to even realize whether or not I have lots of energy. So it's actually a pretty luxurious problem by the time you can ask, how do I keep my good feelings? How do I have anxiety? How do I get rid of this anxiety? That implies that you have feelings to begin with that you haven't blocked. Someone asked me once if I ever had anxiety because they were having anxiety, and I wondered if they were actually having anxiety or if their feelings were blocked and if they were interpreting their feelings getting through their blockages as anxiety. I definitely have anxiety sometimes. And it's not so bad. Better than what I've called anxiety before. This song keeps skipping. This whole iPad is freezing. Well, I do have my phone, but I don't know where that is. I'm just gonna restart the iPad or just wait for it to do its thing. I have another tablet I can use. I don't like this one as much. It's just there's no rubber case on it, and it's kind of difficult to hold. You know, it's not, and you can't open multiple tabs on this one.
Let's find where that energy is. Let's flex the
Oh God.
muscular energy. Let's find the
Okay, this is
energy.
this is my previous video that I made. I was high in that video, and I didn't really like it.
The most gross form, the most subtle energy.
Yeah, that sounds pretty not cool. I felt embarrassed of that video as I was coming down, but while I made it, as I posted it, it's kind of incoherent. I thought, no, post it. This is your reality. Someone will appreciate this. They'll appreciate it. They'll know that you're one of the real ones. You don't even care about just popularity. I felt kind of empty yesterday. I felt very loose. There was something that felt very good, but also something that felt very flimsy. Empty, really. Like I just didn't have anything going. Like I didn't feel much. But I was somehow aware. It was almost like I had micro feelings or vicarious feelings. And I don't know why, but my music is not playing. Like I really don't even I'm gonna have to oh, there it is. Okay. So today I feel much better. Another thing that happened yesterday, I felt it's difficult to describe the feeling of emptiness, but I could say some of the symptoms of it. For example, I was feeling needy. I was wanting validation. I was very concerned of being liked. And I've also had times where I've not been concerned with being liked. Like, for example, right now, I feel that because I have energy in my body and I feel good, that what I'm saying is valuable. And so I don't have any doubt about it. So I don't have any need to confirm it by you saying, yeah, that's right. And that's like the true meaning of making videos for me, where it's not triggering my self judgment to say that I'm a valuable person. It's where I feel like I can give someone a gift, which is just myself. And I think the part of myself that is judgmental would consider a gift only to be tangible. It would have to be for me to be some kind of professor or gift giver or something, like I would like your videos in exchange, or like I have to be funny, like a performer. And so today I feel more contented in myself, and I think it's a simple reason that I feel good, so therefore I don't need to prove it. And then therefore it's not so ugly to make a video just to be liked, is kind of using someone out of need. It's kind of a relationship out of need. It's not really that beautiful. I am trying to manage my anxiety, and I'm succeeding. And it definitely puts a certain rhythm in how I talk and how I think. A lot of times I can't really process anything except my feelings. So I have to stop thinking for a moment and just gaze at the iPad or just look somewhere. It seems to be a very gradual process to lose good feelings. It's very seamless. You don't start losing 50% and then another chunk of 50%. You start off losing 0.0000 infinity zeros, then 1%, the smallest amount, and then it slowly goes at a rate that you don't even see it happening. And by the time you realize it, you don't know how it left. I sort of feel like blocking out emotions is something that I've learned unconsciously, and not blocking them out is just not doing that. I made a song. I should probably sing it. my apologies if I ripped off a certain song. I don't even want to say it. It was just a moment, like just for like 10 seconds of sound. I don't think that really violates copyright law, but I kind of just made that up too. I thought that went okay. That was pretty fun. Yeah, well, there can be kind of a tendency to always think there's something wrong, and then if you ever forget that mindset, then you might suddenly have a flashback or a relapse or a moving forward moment where you find the place where you would have normally went into wondering again what's wrong, things are too good, and instead you just remember your awareness. But you remember your awareness in such a way that your energy comes back anyways. This video is probably 17 minutes. I'm really happy with that song. Well, I'm trying to make sure that my energy is okay. Because I definitely have a habit or a tendency to think it's okay, and then later on when it's actually okay, then I realize it wasn't okay when I thought it was okay. But I definitely need some music. Okay, that really helps. I think it blocks out the sound of stressful noises. And it's also just very beautiful. Like, I'm very happy with the music I found. My favorite songs at my favorite speeds. So, working on my anxiety is a very luxurious problem. Very, very high class, very happy to have it sort of problem. In a time where I feel genuine. Which makes me not feel lonely. What? Oh, wow. Did you get the purple one? Oh, are you going to return it? Oh, that's nice. I'll see it at some point. Um, I tried charging my battery charger, that $12 power bank that I'm using to power the GoPro right now, which will last for hours, to charge my Lenovo M9 tablet, and it lasted for like 20 minutes. The charger lasted. I'm not concerned. I think the chakras might be a metaphor for when you have your feelings in a non-blocked way, and when your feeling goes into your stomach, or you have knots in your stomach, or you have tightness and nervousness in your chest. I think that's just a spiritual like dialect or different kind of speaking to say like your chest chakra or your stomach chakra. There's more I want to say, but I have to work on my anxiety, and what I wanted to say was too complicated. I would have had to think about it too much. I think a lot of what people call anxiety, or at least myself, is when the energy starts escaping and you realize it. Or, in other words, when you start blocking your energy and you realize it. Because you know that by blocking it, you're losing it. And you need it to be conscious. Because without it, there's nothing to be conscious of. I think that just happened to me a moment ago. I felt like, oh, anxiety. And I thought, no, that's not. That's blockage. I've wondered if I've invented superstitions for myself, like flexing up, text, tensing up, or maybe eating a certain way. And then it's like a lucky sock. Like, then the magic will happen. But really, the magic is happening by some other way that I don't know. Like I'm tricking myself into it. I think I am not blocked anymore. I'm checking my hara. The hara is the place right below the belly button where energy leaks out. And I think I'm not blocking any energy. And it's pretty difficult. But it's definitely better. Well, I think that's everything I have to talk about for today. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.